Brooks Koepka, who opened with 68 but slipped down the board as the week wore on. I mean, I'm still terrified of this guy's name when I see it at the majors. I will never forget when I really first started covering golf was 2018. That was in the middle of the domination from Koepka, and I'm going to use a word that Alan Shipnuck uses a lot. It was just so macho, like the way that he would overpower tournaments. And he struggled a little bit in majors recently. This was a better week, but he won one only 2 years ago. But the ones between Oak Hill and this week at Oakmont were not so great. But I'm far more bullish on his turnaround prospects because he's still 35. He's been healthy for most of the past few years. You know, it feels like Brooks is always telling us, I'm finally healthy, but we haven't heard much injury problems. And, you know, the question with Koepka has always been motivation. I cannot think of possible better motivation than the guy who's, I think they're 364 days apart, him and Rory McIlroy. They're constantly compared to one another. We saw that in full swing on Netflix. And Rory caught him with 5 majors. It just feels like Brooks is super motivated. We saw him talking about how his coach gave him a stern talking to, and he felt like he needed it. And, you know, the last time that happened was at Erin Hills. Kind of felt like he was sort of foreshadowing that I have what it takes to win this golf tournament this week. Didn't end up happening, but I do believe that Brooks Koepka will win a major championship again.